I hope you have a bowl of popcorn ready, because we are taking you on a film collecting adventure and an arcade that we're going to visit too in this special 90-minute presentation. This is, by the way, this is a film inspection machine, and you can use this to check the films, it counts the splices, that sort of thing. But you know what? I like doing it with my fingers. After 45 years of collecting movies, I started when I was 15. My fingers are so sensitive that I can actually detect sprocket damage, cuts, and splices in the film just by turning the reel like that. Do you think that's a characteristic that'll make me a lot of money, Terry?
No.
I don't think so. Anyway, we have some neat stuff coming. You know what's coming? The Western New York Film Show. It replaces the Syracuse Cinefest that we used to go to. Terry, who's filming, and I drove to Buffalo, New York. And not only did we have this great film convention where we met all these collectors, and there's a Twilight Zone ROD SERLING perspective that we sat through. A wonderful, wonderful seminar. And we saw some previews and talked to the director himself of a movie that's been 10 years in the making, NICHOLAS of MYRA, the story of Saint Nick, which is a true story too. And we go to Niagara Falls. Yes, you're going to ride along with us. And then we cross over the Rainbow Bridge into Canada. And we visit the SKYLON Towers Fun Center with incredible, rare cockpit games. Now, don't you be skipping ahead, okay? You watch the whole thing. I want you to get a big bowl of popcorn, sit back, and here we go. Road trip. Yes, the Western New York Movie Expo and a trip to Niagara Falls. And welcome. And oh boy, are we gonna have a good time. At the Adams Mark. Look, Terry, they turned the water fountain on just for me. This better be a nice place. I am only used to the highest quality. Okay, Terry. Take her away. Gentlemen?
We don't want to be filmed. We don't want to be filmed.
We're too ugly.
Where's our booth?
We don't know. We can't read his writing.
Well, we have our table, and he gave me an extra table because he had some people cancel. So we got all of our lists of movies. Look, Last Starfighter. Here's a rare scope, a cinema scope. Cheyenne Social Club. The Judy Garland, Gay Paris, and the Arabian Night, Mr. Magoo, both in Technicolor. They stopped making that in 1970. And we are finishing up, Terry. Terry said we're thinking of going in the pool tonight because it's open until 11. But you're still getting people together. I think I left stuff in the car, Terry. I think I left my masking tape. Not good. Anyway, we'll be all right. Getting the TV shows ready. That's our stack of TV shows. Rawhide, The Lucy Show. Got a whole bunch of football highlights, Terry. I'm hoping these will sell. Old football highlights. What's better than old football highlights? $10 a reel. How can you go wrong? Tight Lines Fishing. Look, a new print. Apparently it started at $18. Somebody was trying to sell for $12, and now I have it for $8. Maybe somebody will buy it, Terry. Plus tax and freight. All right, let's cover this up. done for the night. Let's get up to the room so we're ready for tomorrow. I love revolving doors. Well, we're starting Friday off to Niagara Falls. I asked Terry, I gotta make sure I don't make that mistake again. I asked Terry if this would suffice for the falls. And she said no. Oh well. Well, we're on our way to the falls. Terry, we're crossing the Niagara River. The Twin Bridges. See them up there? Better not rain. Here. Well, Terry, we're going to be misting. Look, she's gotten into it. She's got her Niagara Falls t-shirt on. I have my Pac-Man t-shirt on. Where is this boat? Terry, do you think it's going to be big enough to accommodate the likes of me?
Yeah.
Well, we certainly hope so. Now, how about this for a park to eat your lunch at?
Thank you. But it's there you go. Yes, sir.
Terry, should I go over that in the barrel?
Oh, yes.
I think we should go down there and take a little walk right over to the beach. Looks like there's a lot of sand down there. Well, I've never seen anything like it, I can say that. Shall we go to the mist? Well, we're loading. Terry's got poncho. We're gonna go in the upstairs, right, Terry? For better view. Boy, you'd almost think we're gonna get wet. Guess we'll know in a minute. Terry, did you notice at the sign the boat is called the SS Minnow? Oh. The gangplanks go up. We were up there. And now we're down here. Getting a little wet. It's hard to tell how magnificent it looks when we're not here. Looks like it's going to get kind of misty here. Probably get wet. Look back there. That doesn't get any bigger than this. Now we're getting wet. like we're in a rainstorm. We're surrounded by falls. All the way to the bottom. Now Terry and I are going on the footpath. These steps were recently made.
Very hard to climb.
We have a little mist, but not like what we had. Now, can there be any doubt that there is a God? Terry, there's more steps. And there's a sign cautioning us. Rough and slippery. It was just repainted.
So, Dad, did you like Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls! Slowly I turned, step by step, inch by inch.
Dad.
Oh, how could I resist? I'm here. This is where they did it. The neat thing about this is you could just pay $1.50 and ride down from the observation tower down here and walk out on the point. It's the combination package is the $18 if you want to take the ship like we did. Well worth it. If you do anything at all at Niagara Falls, that should be it. Well, Terry, we're at the opposite end now. And we were down there on that ship. See people waiting to go in. That's the Canada version. And they go all the way to that plume of smoke, which is actually mist. That's what we found out. Oh, that was great, wasn't it?
It was.
And now we're going to walk over that bridge and go into look, Terry, a water park.
Let's go there.
Now we're thinking of trying those wire rappelling down if it'll take my weight. Okay, Terry, which side is the Canada side? That's right. Which side does Mark live on? Yes.
Your turn.
My turn. Now I'm confused. But did you see the view down here? Isn't this something? And I was going to put a quarter in that, and I realized I don't have a quarter in my pocket. I'm a Pac-Man guy, and I don't have a quarter, Terry. There's our ship, made of the mist, making its U before it docks. And that's where we were. See way down there, Terry, zoom in on that ship there. That's where we got soaked. We spotted the secret garden for lunch. The secret garden restaurant has asparagus soup, turkey burger, smothered in mushrooms, and of course, most important, a view here of the falls. Isn't life grand? The secret garden. There's the customs. Terry will have to go through that again to get out. They let me out. Let's find the zip line place. Well, Terry, we couldn't do the ride. And do you know why?
Because they said you were fat.
Who told you to say that? No, because they were booked solid. They actually said I was in a very healthy state. Especially after I finished that wonderful turkey burger. Now
Lies.
Look at the small part of the falls. Look at the falls from here. And that's just the small one. The big one's over there where the mist is. So we are walking to the SKYLON Tower. It's about a 16-minute walk according to Terry's GPS-o-matic. We are heading there now to see more of Canada. Live music too. My favorite song. Look, Terry, I found a bell. Bong. A real bell, young lady. They're off. All the other guys catching up. Look at that. And Terry, there's the tower we were on top of. I'll use the max zoom. I don't see anybody up there, do I? Couple people waiting. They made it down safe and sound, but not us. Well, we are off to the tower. We are walking a very sunny pathway, and the tower that we're heading to is right here. Beautiful gardens as we make our way. Terry's GPS says we're 11 minutes away. Terry, your GPS is taking us up these steps, and there's an awful lot of them. This reminds me of that Three Stooges thing with a million steps. There better be a big bowl of ice cream at the other end. You and your GPS. Terry, I'm gonna kill you and your GPS. Well, we've made it. Now we're gonna ride up to the top.
We are currently traveling 8 miles per hour when we reach the top of the approximately 520 feet in the air. To your right is the American Falls, and directly beside it is the Luna Falls, also known as Bridal Veil. The island that separates the two larger falls is called Goat Island.
Well, here we are, Terry. A different view of where we were. And we walked up that path right there, Terry, from the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right there. We walked up the side of the mountain and came out up here. We were down, see where the ship was heading? And we turn around in the mist. Well, we found the arcade, didn't we, Terry?
Oh yes.
But There's no way on this side to go down. We got an escalator going up.
Walk down it.
I could. It would take me double the time. A glass maker. Terry is riding Mr. Escalator down. The place is packed. It's a ghost town in here. Look, we got kiddie rides a go-go. The sizzling grill and the pizza are ready to serve you. Oh my goodness, a Space Harrier moving one. Well, actually, a Super Monaco GP. God, these got to be the last ones in the world. A Super GT. Oh, we'll never see these around. Terry, wouldn't this look great in my shop?
Oh, yes.
It's a little large. Boy. Probably brand new. It was almost $1,000. Just kidding. Galaxy Force.
Wow.
This must be what he was talking about. Well, I'm going to have to try it. Galaxy Force version 2. No, I never saw one before. I never even heard of it. Good. 1988. My God. Good stereo sound. Look, it's 2. Wait a minute, I better start on the easy one. I need to start on, no. 1. No, I don't want to start on
Yeah, you
that
can
high.
only go one way.
There we go, that's oh, there we go. This is my speed over here.
What the heck?
Wow. It's pretty neat.
He's concentrating.
Wow.
Look at him. Oh my gosh. He's concentrating very much. Hey, now we can't see him.
Beautiful picture, great sound.
Every time I try to walk over, getting farther away from me.
Sorry, I'm running out of energy. Okay, it says I have to penetrate the fortress. Here we go. Oh, I'm scraping the sides, Terry. There we go. I had to figure out where I'm going. This is pretty nice. There's helpful arrows to help you stay in the right direction.
Well,
That was pretty great. That was pretty
and
nice.
guess what? You landed exactly. Oh!
1988.
Top score, second to top score.
Just so you know. Let me see if I can.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Roger.
I meant to put. Look, it'll have to be Ella. It'll have to be Ella-T.
Lint.
Lint. Terry, do you want to try it?
Of course.
Now notice, there's even a strobe light underneath here. Isn't this sharp? Of course, this tries to keep people away
Missile sheet.
from hitting it. The television set's right there. guess your circuit boards, and of course it has to be designed so it spins and it won't affect the power cables. Wow. Yeah, I think you should start there. Now hit the start button. You want to start high.
Hardest.
You'll die the fastest. Oh! She's off. Wow.
Gotta power up.
There can't be any other of these working anywhere. It's amazing. It's working. Look at that. You know, this is almost 30 years old. Now, will you get the letters in right? You see, Terry can put her letters in right because she is a Tuckey TNT baby also. But I don't think that's how you do it. You know, use your handle, honey bunny.
No, you don't.
That's how I did it.
Oh, that's the numbers. Well,
Roger.
I had 2 seconds left.
Roger. She had 2 seconds left. Wow.
4th place.
That's sharp. Now you know why you need to come to Canada. And look, I don't think I've seen a WGP. This has got to be the last one in the world. Here, you have tokens?
You have.
Last time I saw one of these, it was an upright that I bought brand new, and I returned it because it didn't make any money. And to find a cockpit, it's got to be the only one left. Uh-oh. I think the brake cable is ruined, but maybe I can get it to work. Fan is blowing on me.
You feel air?
Yep, fan's blowing on me. Fans are up here, Terry.
Oh.
I don't think the machinery likes my weight.
Stay balanced. Oh my God. It's trying to get you off the ride.
It's trying to pinch me.
He's literally about to fall off. You just ran over them.
I had to.
Oh.
I don't like this
died.
game.
Limit over.
I don't think this game likes me.
Well,
I am retired, Terry.
oh, you're in 20th place.
Oh man. We'll never see another one of them.
Oh, That's my favorite. I can play that all the time. How many tokens do you have left?
I think we have enough. Maybe we should play this together.
Yeah.
Yeah, my gun's not working.
I don't
Doesn't want to die. Let me go out here. See, look at that. It's very hard to keep guns working. Very hard. Kids drop them, kick them, all kinds of things. Two more tokens. Let's go around and see if there's somebody else. Let's see if there's one more game you can play. We have found
the last 2 tokens.
the last 2 tokens and perhaps the last G-Lock being vended. Another classic Sega game from 1990.
You can stop
This one uses a television, a 19-inch one. It's actually in pretty good shape. The original instruction cards there. Good grief. After all these years, Terry, 26 years old, the stickers are still in great shape. Beginner, young lady. Not, there we go.
Wouldn't let me.
Okay, how to lock on. It's going to show you, young lady. Here's your target, your sight, you move it in, you get them in, lock them on, you push the button, and boom. Locked. You kill it. Sort of a little like an afterburner. You don't need the throttle. There we go.
Oh.
Hydraulics are working. There must be somebody here, old school guy, that's keeping these games running. This game has stereo speakers behind it too, which is a nice feature. Look at that. The problem is the footprint of these machines is so big you can't keep these in a private home. They won't fit through the door. Now, do you see these here? These are called Sensimatics. If you put your foot there, Terry will stop moving because you'll interrupt the beam, and instantly it stops.
You want me to do that?
Nope, I took my foot out of the way. It'll pause and then start again, see? So Sega was thinking all of this through. 2 riders in the machine, not allowed to put anything. They caused the machine to stop. So they did tell people she got extended time.
I shot 9 enemies last time.
All right, let's see you lock on, young lady.
Oh, why does it change position?
Controls are good. Amazing that it's still here. And there's absolutely not a soul in this room. We had people walk through, but that's it. Oh. Good girl. Now look, a hang-on. You know, there's a story. A man found one of these, but he sent me pictures of finding a hang-on that was pitched. Hannes Slanis from Vienna, Austria, shared with us some pictures of a cockpit ride-on hang-on he found in the back of an old warehouse when he was picking up a Killer Instinct for his friend. And he rescued it from the dead. It was converted to a carousel ride of some sort. But he loaded it up into his van. You can see the Killer Instinct there. Brought it back to his shop, and now is in the process of converting it back. Good luck with that, Hannes. And he made this logo for us, too, a neat TNT Amusements logo. Thanks again for sharing. Video link. Oh, look, a boomerang from the Great American Corporation.
That's weird.
Nothing like playing hockey in a smaller area. Well, Terry, it's time we take the escalator back to the top. Well, we're going down the hill to our destination. We took a cab back. I wasn't gonna walk back. Terry, you weren't ready to walk either, were you? No.
Not at all.
But we found out that the path we walked up was called the Jolly Path, right?
Jolly Cut.
The Jolly Cut. And they want to take away the Jolly Cut and they want to put a hotel there instead. Or put a train to go up and down. But we loved that. That was really neat. So, this is a chance to come and visit over here in Canada. Get over here as fast as you can. So you can see all these wonderful sights. It looks like we're in Clifton Hill right now.
Yes. Turning on the Falls Avenue.
Well, on our way back, we decided to load a quarter into the computer. That's the focus. You have to put the quarter in first. Program it. I think you have to program it a little harder. There we are. Now it's loaded. Well, there's Terry's stereoscopic vision. And you can see on the compass, she has it set at 4. May I ask what we're seeing?
Oh, here we go. Water.
Well, we also say water. I'll have to look in here this way.
I saw all
Yeah,
the way over here.
in 3D too.
This was
Oh, it's
my-
nice. Very nice. I can also see up top, all the way over there, there's like a shop. And listen, if I put my ear to it, I
Clicking.
can hear it clicking. The little mechanical timer in there is counting out my seconds. Oh! Creepy thing just shut off. I'm tired. But we're ready for fun, aren't we, Terry?
Oh, yes.
Because, let me put this in here. We have a whole evening of film ahead of us. Film a go-go. Here we are. A campus vent with a Technicolor insert. That will be at 6:30, Terry. Actually, let's take a look. Beautiful picture. He's using an assist to take up reel rather than pressure the projector. So it saves the projector take up and a separate machine takes up the film. My favorite gal. We've been out all day.
Where'd you go for?
We went to Niagara Falls.
Oh, how
You're
was
supposed
it?
to respond with the Stooges live. Doesn't know it.
What's
You know the game. Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn. Step by
step, inch by inch.
Now she remembers it. Well, gentlemen, it's Friday night, and I can see this is is this a meeting of the minds? Are we ready to open our booth?
I'm ready to go see what you got.
Terry's gonna unpack our. We're gonna unpack our wonderful batch of stuff. Look at my man.
Todd,
They said you wouldn't come.
I'm here. I'm really good to see you. I knew you were coming.
We got cleaned up, washed up. We're ready to go. I have Terry. Terry's in charge.
Okay.
We're gonna get the projector plugged in the wall
Oh man, get something going.
and run some color
We need
cartoons.
some film running in here. Make this a film convention.
Guys, I don't use a projector. I don't.
He uses the eyes. He's checking out Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, The Caddy. I got this from a collector. Now the problem is the guy put this, he should have put this in a larger reel. It's on 2 reels. He should have put it on a larger...
He said this is a reduction.
Yes, that's what he said.
You see that? Splice is built in.
Is that good?
No, it's a dupe.
Uh-oh.
But it's a nice dupe.
We'll have to look at it. Got the Paramount logo on it.
How do you know it's a dupe? How do you know it's a dupe?
Anyway, I am going to run you this terrific scene
Splice.
from Yul Brenner. A Yul Brenner movie called The Double Man, Technicolor. Franklin Schaefer. He's trying to hide. Now watch this great scene. He's trying to escape. Now watch what happens. Look at her. Look at that zoom in. I love that shot. I love that shot. Because he knows now that she's saw him. This has this great ending. This is about 20 minutes. So the last 20 minutes of the movie is pretty good. Yul Brenner's in big trouble. You'll have to rent the movie.
Yeah, no, this. 1936.
That's his record.
Ah. As you can see, the reel is almost out. We'll see if it has the original fade out, won't we? You never know when you're running a movie whether somebody cut the ending off or not. Oop. That didn't quite fade out, did it, gentlemen? Terry, I'm going to count the loot from tonight. And we are done. Let's go and see what's filming. It's running in the screening room next door.
I shoved it right through.
We'll be back down here tomorrow.
Get the water in there.
Well,
How was the pause?
good. We loved it. Look, right now, a rare, original, uncut of John Ford's Lost Patrol. We're going to take a peek in there and see. Terry, I think I've had it. What do you think?
Have you now?
We'll come down early tomorrow for breakfast. No, there's the star of the show right there.
Next door to it, it's totally empty and usable.
Alex, did you get everything straightened out?
Oh, in regard to what? You tell me. I've been straightening things out so long, everything except my back is straight right now. So. But I see you're taking some videos.
But we'll be at Wildwood next month.
Oh yeah. It's tough enough for me to get 30 miles away from home with the way things are, so you can imagine why I don't do Wildwood.
But for us, it's only 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
And our viewers love the Wildwood show, so.
Hey, it's for the love of the hobby and the fun and the camaraderie and all of that.
That's why we do the shows.
Yeah.
But right now, I have a date with a bed, a
Oh.
pillow.
I want to wish you a lot of luck.
From all that walking.
Oh,
But
okay.
tomorrow will be all film
Okay.
all day.
Hey,
Good night.
you guys have a good one. Good night.
Thanks.
Well, Shorty, we're starting Saturday. And look, they brought you some water. It's all artfully placed on the table as we get started. The room just opened up to me.
Would you like?
I just had a lot of coffee. We just had breakfast around the corner. Now, Shorty earlier had the buffet.
The waffle.
The waffle egg. Good. He's all set up.
I'm all set up.
Look, you got the mixer set up for sale, the projector set up. You got everything, and books are only $1 each. Books are sold.
Sold American.
Gone.
Good seeing
Ain't paid the rent. An old vintage 30s Technicolor print. Well, it came to an end. Terry, what do you think? Think somebody will buy it? See now, here is the end later here. We're gonna have to rewind.
Those are up for now.
So somebody put they put head leader on the tail, but it does come to a fade out, Terry. The full end title, see? There's the Disney end title. Complete, and this could be in your house.
Oh, I have enough cameras already. I must be up to 37.
No, I meant the cartoon.
Oh.
I'm not selling the camera. Closing up already for lunch.
No, Boogeyman will get you.
They want to watch a movie.
It's a highlight of the show.
We were instructed to go to Charlie the Butcher's. So here we are, about 15-20 minutes from the hotel. We're going to see what it's all about.
You remember Hyde's in Syracuse?
Yes.
You open the door, you have to wait once.
This is the first. Most unique.
And this is what we asked for.
You want to find a place where you can take water? Hi, how are you?
We are here. And we're going to start consuming, aren't we? Corn with all the fixings.
Can they hear me on that too?
Of course, I always use sound and color.
I was going to say something, but they'll be mad at
And what did they call this roll? A something roll?
Camellia. The great Charlie is.
We're leaving Charlie's. Back to the show.
And we'll be back, folks, but don't worry.
Jerry's the one that recommended Charlie's. And as you saw, we were very glad for that.
Yes.
See, he
Roast
knows
beef on
all the
Kenwood
good
roll.
places to eat here. So if he does the show next year, you'll know you have to get Jerry here to.
It's a Buffalo history. Beef on wick. Appetit.
I don't think I could still pronounce the name of that roll. What was the roll called?
Kemmelwick. Kemmelwick, which is a hard Kaiser roll with kosher salt and rye seed. It's a Buffalo tradition. Yeah.
Only in Buffalo.
Only in Buffalo.
Let's go back inside.
Nothing like good eating.
Ah, The Wizard of Oz. One of the old cartoons from 32, before The Wizard of Oz. And there. One of the early color processes. Tammy is shocked.
Terry?
Terry's shocked.
Erica's. My respect for you.
Terry is shocked. And so are you. And so is... Thief of Baghdad is running now, 1939. And it's a Technicolor print, I hear.
Don't look at me like this. Suffering is just smart.
For me, your beauty will always be as at first sight, never changing.
Why? It's so strange. So full of pain.
One cannot go too far and not be scorched.
Alan, you must go to the Master's lieutenant. I will hide you when the Master speaks from the throne. I'll bring her to you.
Now you are very mine. You belong to the princess as well.
That's actually a transfer print. So that's a very old print that they're actually running now. Well, Terry, we're here at Chef's Restaurant in Buffalo, and look who I am with. John DeShula, 30 years ago
You believe it?
at Temple University.
And the good thing is, Todd still has his hair, and I don't.
Well, yeah, but look. Look what's happened.
You know?
See, I'm losing. I'm going to color. I just started growing this back in, but it's itchy, so I think I'm going to scrape it off again. I'll go clean shaven like him again.
Well,
What do you think?
We're going to go inside and we're going to sample some spaghetti
We're
parm.
going to stuff ourselves.
Signature dish.
Listen, wait a minute. I got to tell you though, John, here, this will open another link. There's a video up now showing John when he was 20 years old.
That's right.
That's right. When we filmed it back in Temple University with Joan Rivers. John hooked all the equipment up and got it and filmed the whole thing. It was really great. So you can watch that. It opens in another window.
On Super 8,
Super 8 film and on 1 inch or 2 inch. Was it 2 inch?
1 inch.
1 inch. 1 inch videotape. But we transferred. So you can watch that later too. That's how far back we go. So I haven't seen him in years now. He has a daughter, and I have 2 daughters. And they're the same age, 16. She's 16 now, right? So and Terry is 17, who happens to be filming.
Yeah.
Just a year apart.
My greatest memory of Todd, before we went for dinner, sold me my first 16mm projector, which I still have.
Well, what Bell & Howell?
A Graflex.
Graflex.
And
old Graflex. Blue one.
Blue box, yep. And you had, I don't know how you did it, but you had a print of the producers. And I showed that for my 16th birthday. It was the best 16th birthday
The
ever.
Gene Wilder producers, of
Yes,
course.
of course, yes, yeah.
The only one.
The only one worth talking about. Are you ready to eat?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
All
go
right,
in.
Your daughter is starving, Todd. Come on.
She is. She's starving. We are having signature dishes here. This is spaghetti parm with mushroom. And it's a signature dish of the chef's restaurant. Terry's having spaghetti parm with meatballs and the standard fare, John. Come on.
The chicken.
The chicken version. But this dish is originated, as you can see, the top spaghetti is smothered with mozzarella cheese, cooked into it. It's amazing. Well worth the trip, and that's why this place is packed with people.
meeting you.
We finished our reunion meal, and I'm a good boy. I did not finish this wonderful cake. It was an unbelievable dish, completely unique. The spaghetti with cheese was wonderful. And now we're back to the show. John's shooting with a light, and we're meeting the director of NICHOLAS of MYRA.
Sorry, I'm all sweaty on camera here.
I did say Myra, right? You said it's Myra, right? And it's Gerald Hartke.
Yep, yep.
And he is making this film in Buffalo, and he just filmed, or just showed us some clips from this movie. And if this movie is a huge hit, which it looks like it's going to be, it looks like a Hollywood production. The story of Saint Nick. Yes, Saint Nick is a real person.
Yes, it was.
And I used to tell Terry, she used to say, "Is there a Santa Claus?" Remember, Terry?
Oh, yes.
And I could say, yes, there is a Santa Claus. It's Saint Nick. Terry's taking the...
Actually, Bob, the gentleman who's speaking right now, he actually visited some of the sites over there in Europe, so it's very interesting to run into him today, too.
See, this is really great. This is really great.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Please, tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus? Virginia O'Hanlon, 8 years old.
Yes, Virginia. There is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist. And you know that they abound and give to your life its highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary would be the world if there were no Santa Claus. It would be as dreary as if there were no Virginias.
You know, I run into people that I really don't know, and they're asking questions about it. And, oh, St. Nicholas? He was a real guy? I mean, I didn't even know much myself about him, but I'm Catholic. I've always celebrated Christmas, and playing the role as a saint is big shoes to fill as well. Here's this real humble guy who he just builds and grows it from his youth and becomes this great hero. He's the most heroic character that never swings his sword. I love that. I'm a pretty spiritual person, and I'm always kind of struggling with my faith as Nicholas does. And when I go on camera or I'm getting ready for a scene, I always kind of just meditate a little bit. And I was excited. I was real nervous. So it was the very first day, and I'm like, I'm gonna put everything I can into this. We had like 5 hours of makeup that day. It was a long one. And I didn't drink much water because I wanted my voice to be kind of a little bit drier. And, it's been really cool to see it, you know, just evolve and see him evolve as a director and as a businessman, and we've become really, really close, like brothers. It's been a pleasure. I mean, I've never met someone so passionate about anything in their life, and that's so amazing to see. And then when I'm shooting with him, I just put my trust in him, and I know when he's satisfied, I'm satisfied with what I've done. I always enjoy watching and working, but watching other actors perform. You know, we just had Vincent O'Neill and Saul Alkin perform recently. It was great to watch them work, and just the entire cast. It's been such a huge cast. It's always fun. Those are my favorite moments, just watching other people and the moments in between. Being able to do it in my hometown when there's not a lot of film production going on in Buffalo, it's wonderful that I'm a part of something as big as this and ongoing as this. So I think it's harder to wait because we know what the end product. We're so excited about the end product. I think it definitely can accomplish other things to show children that there's more to Christmas than just obtaining material things, gifts and whatnot, and show them that there's a real person who everyone can admire and look up to his selflessness. You can tell your children that he was a real man. His spirit continues.
So, when that movie's a big hit, I want everybody to know that I had one of the first interviews. No, part 1 and 2. So next Christmas will be part 1. Yeah. Nicholas of Myra, and then it ends pretty well. You were telling us that the ending has a slight cliffhanger, but they have enough footage shot that they'll have part 2. And your film is one of the first films to be shot in HD 8. You imbeciles knocking over right in the middle of my video. Take two.
We did use one of the first HD cameras, consumer cameras actually, but actually what you might be talking about is there's no official designation for this, but there's no disputing it. We were one of the first productions to digitally acquire a 4K image, which was 10 years ago, and nobody really knew what 4K
You started
was.
filming it in 2010, right?
2006.
2006, the beginning footage was shot with one of the first cameras. And the characters, the actors have aged.
Yeah.
And the good news is he shot it in order. So Nicholas of
It's a life story,
Myra.
yes, a life story.
So remember, Nicholas of Myra coming out next Christmas. And you filmed it in color, which is a big thing these days.
We could make it black and white.
That was so big. That was a big thing years ago. John knows. I used to make those.
Life is in color.
Back at Temple University, growing up, that was our big push.
Yeah.
Today's features in color.
Could you do a black and white version too? For nostalgia purposes.
For nostalgia, thank you very much. People will love coming to. This will be another reason for you to come back to the film show next year because you'll have more footage for us.
Yeah,
We'll have the full
done and ready
preview.
to show.
We actually saw the preview. It looks like it was filmed in Hollywood, and it was here nearby Buffalo.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye out for that.
Thank you.
Good.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, yeah.
Thank you for coming.
This is one of the sites where they filmed this scene. See that there? Yeah, right here in Buffalo. Isn't that amazing? There's a music show going on right now, but I had to stop by here and take a picture of this. Isn't that sharp? Well, John, we're leaving you forever.
Todd, not
Actually,
forever.
not forever, not forever.
Just for, another visit in Philadelphia. And
Or
maybe
back
visit.
to Buffalo again.
Yeah.
We still have the rest of the night here to make money. I need to make money, John.
I know
I'm
you
broke.
do. Broke, done.
My wallets, they're empty. Actually, they're not.
We hope that we can do an offbeat cinema featuring you.
Yes,
Sunday.
yeah. John does the offbeat midnight show tonight, so we're gonna watch it from the. I'll tell you what.
My
we'll
hope
watch
is
a
that,
little
my
of it.
hope is that Todd likes it and his daughter.
It's the Magic Sword is the feature. He happened to pick one of my favorite movies. So we'll have to see what it looks like. We hope the Hotel TV gets it. I'm sure it does.
I hope so. If they don't, tell me and we'll raise a stink. WBBZ TV.
Scream. We'll scream. Now let's go back to the dealer's room to see what's going on in there.
Bye, everybody.
They also used Helen Foley as the character in Twilight Zone the movie. So Helen Foley and a group of ROD's former students got together and formed what became, in January of '87, the ROD SERLING Memorial Foundation. And so we have now put together in 10 years almost 3,000 items, a lot of wonderful documents, letters. We have 3 original handwritten letters from Rod Serling that he had sent to his teacher Helen Foley in the 50s and 60s. We have a nice variety of material, and some 16mm and DVD material that no other museum or any place in the world has. Even the Paley Center in New York and LA, UCLA does not have some of the things that we have, so we're very fortunate. And we've had some wonderful people make some wonderful donations to the museum. There's 3 or 4 activities going on in our museum every day. The ROD Serling has always been free and always will be. We have a nice exhibit. We rotate the material every 6 months. So tonight I want to give you a little glimpse of personal photos that we have in the archive. And he had a very amazing career. I mean, you just can't realize the number of scripts that he put out in his short lifespan. Over 252 produced works, not just written works. Then we're going to show you 3 unusual films. And then the last thing is just a 10-minute promo from the Night Gallery that's not even on the DVD box set. So I'll be back at the end of this 9-minute promo, and I've got some handouts for you. Thank you. Together a tour map, so if you come to Binghamton, you can go see 17 of the ROD Serling sites. There's actually 32 I'm up to now. We're doing a booklet. So I have a tour map for everybody, and it has our ROD Serling Archive website address on it, as well as the Bundy Museum phone number and address. If you ever do make the trip down, call the museum, tell them you're coming in a day or two and you'd like Mike Piper to come in. I will spend 4 or 5 hours showing you things that you can't see that aren't on display and take you on a guided tour. I do that for a lot of people. And then I also have here, I've printed out 25 or 30 real photographs of some unusual photographs of Rod, and there's one for everybody. So I think I have enough. If you're a tourist show and a family, just take one, please. The photos are around someplace. Yeah, they're back there. They're back there now? Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Literally, progress and keep going down.
What do you think of the remasters they've been showing on Sci-Fi Channel?
Stuff that people
I mean, they're all looking like they're video games.
Oh, the Twilight Zones that they're redoing on Sci-Fi? Yeah, I really haven't watched them because I've seen them.
Yeah, I mean, they look crystal clear, better than film.
But then you don't mean tape, you mean digital.
No, but if you look at the videotape episode of Twilight Zone that they filmed, they did on videotape.
Well, we'll finish up with Mike. There's the Rod Serling Archive if you're in Birmingham.
Binghamton.
He said Birmingham.
Yes, he did.
Binghamton. I get it. Now, here it is. These will list all the different places that you can visit of Rod Serling's hometown, where he lived, where he got inspiration for several of the episodes. And Mike has made an offer to give people personal tours and such. As you already know, it's going to be really simple.
There are 17 sites on here, but we actually have 32 that I'm working on a booklet format that will be everything that we've located now. And it'll be like Paul Harvey. There'll be a picture before and after, and now the rest of the story. There'll be a little story of each one, so we're working on that.
That's really
nice. We've gone through about 1,000 flyers already. And our website is on here, rodserlingarchive.org. And you can reach me at rodserlingarchive@gmail.com.
Good. That's very good, isn't it? So the Rod Serling Master. So, well, it's good to be a master at something.
Yeah.
I'm a master of eating and sleeping.
I do pretty good in both of those areas too.
Yes, it's been quite a day too. Now, this is a radio transcription. Now, do you listen to XM radio or Sirius radio? They have the old-time radio shows, and it sounds like you hear a record needle because you were hearing a record. Because they stored all those shows, because they didn't have magnetic tape, on a 16-inch disc. So this won't play on your home record player. But if you look here, it starts on the outside. That means that the record goes in. So yes, they actually made some where they went from inside out, and it plays at 33 1/3, the standard speed. And each of these chunks were 5 minutes. And here's the air dates. Look. Let's see, 4/4/47, 4/7 1947, and 4/8 1947. So at least we know, and there's some of the chalk marks missing here. Yeah, 4/1. So apparently they played these. They called it Orthoacoustic Syndicated Program Series. So the radio stations were sent these to play on the radio. And these, $100, buys all these discs. Here's something from the Treasury Department. The U.S. Savings Bond Division. Robert Preston is the guest star in The 1st of April. And the Savings Bond Orchestra. Property of the U.S. Treasury. Do not play before March 18th, 1951 because there's special announcements included on this. And it looks like it's 14 minutes and 21 seconds.
You're missing something very important that you must not know about them.
Go ahead.
They play from the inside out.
You know, we noticed on this one it said starts on the outside. So Mike has pointed out.
They start on the inside all the way and play out. Because I got some of these from Carl, but he was selling them for $100 a piece 25 years ago. I had a Roy Rogers 1 hour for the armed services.
Wow.
And I could never get it transferred because it played backwards.
Now look, here's a hit. Metro Golden Mayer Attractions. The Story of Dr. Killdeer. And it looks like this is part 2. Program 8, part 2. Program 7, part 2. So part 1 must have been on a different disc. So Lionel Barrymore. Outside Start.
Okay. Well, these are later, because some of the other ones were woolen, and they were all into. Oh, Kenny. Leave them right in.
Pretty neat, huh? Look. All the discs on sale for just $100. Now, the guys here saying that these are copies. These are not genuine ones. But, I mean, I think these were made in the 70s. But I don't know why they would, but the chalk mark, I guess. Part 1 of 6. Part 4 of 6. And we know these are 15 minutes, so I guess it was a 6-part episode. Anyway. Huh. Anyway, should we get one? We can't play it anywhere. I don't know of any record player in the world. Oh, here's a good case of point. There's a 12-inch disc. So this is the album size you're used to playing. Cesar Romero. Gosh, he'll kill me. From Batman, the Joker. You can see the difference in size. Isn't that neat? I should buy you one of these for Christmas, Terry. Well, now we really are going upstairs. A bottle of soda? Soda? The Diet Coke sounds good because everybody knows I'm on a diet. Now we really are going upstairs. We had to stop and show you this because this was really important. So now we really are going upstairs with my Diet Coke. Oh, he told me to gain weight.
You can actually see it goes up like a YouTube video, so now people can watch it.
You're supposed to laugh at that, Tammy.
Terry,
Oh.
you're gonna leave this in.
Our final day of Sales a Go-Go. It's packed. Are we ready to open?
Final day.
You got your Super 8s.
Oh, no, this is this stuff. I'm buying a few of them. You're only here less than 24 hours. Now we gotta go home. But what a chip.
You're not happy about these films.
No, I'm not happy about going home, stocking a dump and stay here for a few weeks. I certainly do.
Yes, we had a lot of fun, didn't we? We walked all over. Look, Super 8 means
You introduced me to roast beef sandwiches.
I did those roast beef.
I'm still wait till next one.
Next to this, look. Where else can you buy Jaws 2? And instead of that annoying 100-minute version, all cut down to only 17.8 minutes. Actually, there's the running time right there. See? And back then it was only $35 to own. $1980. Plus, the good news is this is the English version. All in one colorful reel. Called a condensation. That's
English.
What they call it. English. 17 minutes. All the highlights. But these are full features. See? On Super 8, you get all the enjoyment of one full feature film. This one is called Nothing. There's no title on this one.
Oh yeah, there is. It's in the front. It should be right there. It should be right over here.
It's got to be really good. Thank you.
I don't know now. I forgot.
No title. It's got to be good. It's long. There's an awful lot of reels there. The House of the Seven Corpses. At least that has a title. And look, it is sound and color. Okay. None of this just silent stuff, right? Good man.
It'll be your pleasure.
Tons of films. Look at all the empty spots. These are all the movies he sold. They all flew out the door.
Did you put the alien back in, Lou?
Lou is packing the alien away, I think. Now there's a beautiful splicer that we should buy, but that's not for sale.
Nope.
That's how
Early
he...
dealer special going for free.
Look.
2 nice splicers in a box, one Hollywood, one Craig,
See?
and a nice set of 1939. I believe they're
See the deals you can get?
Canolux.
The
They're
Canolux free, see?
Totally free.
Totally free.
And you
Canolux.
got a market for
That's like in
splicers?
Cantaloupe.
You got splicers.
Steve Willie Bill Jr.
Good, so the instructions.
And a cartoon, Tales of Terror. Monkey Business, the Marx Brothers, Evil of Frankenstein. Look, all these great. Hold that blonde. I feel it's time for coffee and breakfast, though.
Sound projectors.
Super 8 sound projectors
They
now.
go for $25.
$25.
Okay, 25 cents.
You, Super 8. Oh. You could buy all these films to play on it. Oh, come on. I've got to go out to have breakfast. Yes, something for me. Huh.
You say, oh, if I have any IB Tech.
He does. Wait.
These Disney clips, it has 3 clips on it.
Well, let me guess what they are, because I usually know. Let me just
Okay.
tell you. There's Mickey and the Seal.
No.
There would be the Snow White clip with them
Nope.
singing. No. Are they live action?
Live action.
Oh, then we'll probably have things like That Darn Cat.
Nope.
Blackbeard's Ghost.
Nope.
Let's see what other.
You're not exactly clairvoyant today, are you?
No, I'm not. These clips were sent to TV stations. Disney sent a 3-minute clip of the movie, but they weren't just one whole chunk. They may have to edit the clip down. If you look up here, you can see the 3 different chunks of film. It looks like the middle one's not tech.
Right, the middle one's not tech.
See, I know this. And here's how I know. Now look, notice the Technicolor. Do you see that red hue when I cock it back and forth? Can you see that? That's Technicolor. And all Technicolor does that. The middle one does nothing, see? Let's see if the bottom one does it. The bottom one doesn't appear to do it either.
But the color's good on the bottom one.
It could be, though. It could be tech. Look. What do you think it is? Here, let's unravel it so that people can see that Technicolor marked their films very carefully, because Technicolor is placing 3 different colors on the film at the lab. YCM. First, you start off with black and white film. That's why the soundtrack appears gray.
But if it's Disney, I thought it was M-I-Y-C-K, M-I-C-K-Y.
That's right, they should be 6 letters. 6 letters placed on it.
Exactly.
He thinks he's funny. I'm the funny one.
Looking.
Did you hear that? I get this abuse from my employees, not from people at the show.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay me to insult you.
Now look, there's Y. Well, there's the process. See the process marked IB, okay? And then there's the color box, so they can inspect it before it goes out. Did that focus? Okay. It's trying to focus on the thing behind me. Okay. And then the reel will actually tell you, they'll actually handwrite in here. Let's see, we have to turn it this way. What the film is.
Run, Appaloosa, run.
Oh, no wonder. That's in another language. Appaloosa. What kind of a word is that?
It's Indian.
Run, Appaloosa, Run is a 40-minute before the main feature short that Disney made.
It's got the song in it.
Ah, the song too.
And a shot of the girls behind. With your head held high. Well, it fits nicely in those jeans. When you're old, you get your jollies where you can.
Run, Appaloosa, Run.
The second one that's not tech is one of the Kurt Russell ones, the one where the monkey can pick the TV shows.
Barefoot Executive.
Barefoot Executive, that's it.
And the third one?
And the third one is Swiss Family Robinson. And it's the fight, part of the fight sequence.
And all you need to enjoy this are 3 minutes of fun. Who needs the whole movie?
Exactly.
Actually, well, they were teasers. So these clips were probably not a hunk from the movie, but pieces that they put together to make it look like.
Yeah, I mean,
to entice people to see it.
They look like complete clips, except for maybe Run, Appaloosa, Run. But because that looks like it's.
And I'll bet you ran this hundreds of times.
Twice.
Oh, you're supposed to be the typical film collector that watches it over and over and over again.
However, I slept with it 4 times. Don't tell the wife.
Well, John?
Charlie the Butcher.
We're still talking about lunch from yesterday. Charlie
Yes,
the
we are.
Butcher.
Oh, did you like it?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a staple of Buffalo.
And look, the room is packed with customers.
Yeah. Yep, standing room only.
Everybody's getting ready to leave.
We're all exhausted from taking
Everybody's tired. Yes, taking them out. Yeah. I went to the bank 6 times, and finally I hired a perlator to come in and pull it.
There you go.
Pull it away.
Yeah.
Well,
I made enough money to leave for the maid in the room.
Well, the first year is always a little slow. Wait till
It is
next
a little
year
slow.
comes.
Next year is going to be
Next
big.
year. Yeah.
Let's pack. It's time to pack, gentlemen. Now we load up. There's Jerry doing one last check-in and check-out. Still selling the passes.
Still selling the passes.
Yes, there they are.
Did you get one of those for parking? Help yourself to that.
Yeah. Well, Terry and Todd's 60mm Bonanza comes to a shocking close. A shocking close. Oh, she's already packed up. Oh, she's got the travelogues all packed up. Good. Should I let her do it?
You better not.
Oh gosh, Terry, nothing left but some scrap papers and some dirty Q-tips. Oh, from the projector, not from ears. That's how you clean your aperture. The heart and soul of Todd is all on this cart. We'll have to... Oh boy. Here's some old classic images. March. See, this is a monthly paper.
Yeah, a lot of people have been taking those.
Caters to all these different movies, old classic movies.
And of course, your friend DeShule knows about Charlie the Butcher, right? He's been
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We'll take one of these too with us. I think that'll be good. Well, Terry, it's about time that we get in the family car
And you leave Western New York
Western New York.
and go for the city of brotherly love.
Because you gotta come to Tennessee with those shoes.
Now, the first batch of people are leaving, aren't they? And we're Facebooking with Tammy right now. FaceTiming with Tammy. Facebooking, FaceTiming, same thing. So yes, we're going to go into the main room, and why don't you walk in and film Mike?
We miss you very much. Would you?
Isn't she pretty on the camera?
Ah, modern things. Yes. So you go in and carry her in. Just carry her in.
It's my bare hand right here.
All right. Well, until 6 weeks. We'll see all of these people in 6 weeks.
Don't put that on Facebook. No, I'm ugly. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Terry, we had a great time, didn't we? Got a chance to go to Canada and see those really rare games, didn't we? Plus, the film show was so good. We got a chance to see our friends and go out to those neat places to dinner and lunch, of course. And of course, Terry, we got a chance to go to Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls! Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch.
Look, my mug, made of the mist. You knew I was going to get a mug. I love getting them all around the world, as you know. Listen, some quick websites. The Western New York Film Show is probably going to be in August next year. You got to come back to Buffalo and see it. But if you're near Wildwood, New Jersey, in October and April, here's the email address to access and find out more information about that. You're going to love that. Here's the SKYLON Tower Fun Center website. If you want to visit Canada and see that, of course, you know how to figure out how to find Niagara Falls, so we don't have to do that website. NICHOLAS of MYRA. Here's the Facebook page. Become a fan. When this movie comes out, it's going to be a big hit. Maybe next year at the show, they'll have some final cuts for us to see. Who knows? And lastly, the ROD SERLING Archive and Museum. You got to go and see it. There is the website. And we also have right here the complete lecture that I taped also. It's a little crude, but you can see the whole show too, if you'd like. Boy, we sure had a great time. I'm so glad you joined Terry and I on this big adventure. And thanks for watching.
Good night. Now, clear out!